My name's Elizabeth, and this is my before and after story. My 2 words, bound to free. I grew up in a Christian home, in a small town. I guess you could say I was your perfect Christian child. I went to church every Sunday, had supportive Christian parents, went to church camps, was homeschooled. Everything you would picture a perfect Christian child doing, I did. I accepted Christ at the age of 4 and was baptized at the age of 7 by choice. Everything went pretty well. It wasn't until junior high that things changed drastically for me. I went from being homeschooled to public school, and at first I loved it. Everything seemed to be going my way. I had great friends, a future I'd planned out. Everything seemed to be going great, but I'd put Christ on the back burner. And I found myself searching for love and fulfillment in the wrong places. And I got caught up in this sin that I couldn't escape.
You are my rescue.
Freshman year of high school, I realized those friends weren't great influences on my life. My friends from junior high, and so I let them go. And it was really hard for me because I didn't know where to go from there. All I had was my past. So I let it get to me, and I wanted to come back to God, tried in every way I could, but I couldn't unwind myself from this past that I had developed. I became bound by the sin that was my past. Throughout high school, I repeated a lot of sins and just couldn't figure out how to get rid of them. Senior year, I had great Christian friends, and they were very supportive, but I had to pretend around them. Even at church, I was pretending. I felt fake, but it was all I knew to get by, just to pretend that I was in love with Christ, to make sure people thought I was. But I was still held back by something I couldn't quite point out. Freshman year of college, this year, I got really excited because I knew something was going to change. I knew that with college you can transform yourself, you can make yourself new, start fresh, and at first I didn't get that. I thought I had, but I still let my past eat at me. I just couldn't get away. I was so wrapped up in who I was before.
You are my rescue.
And at a fall retreat for the campus ministry I became involved in, I was praying and I realized I needed to give everything up to God. And I did. And I realized I felt better, but something was still missing.
I wish there were roses.
Something was still holding me back. And at the winter conference, while we worshiped in the new year, I had tears streaming down my face, singing my heart out, and it hit me then. It wasn't a realization anymore that I felt better. It wasn't just a realization at all. It was reality. I had this empty feeling wash over me, and I realized I am set free. I am new. I am everything in Christ. God forgave me. I am not my sin. And it was in that moment that I, Elizabeth, realized I am no longer bound by the sin that I thought I was. I am no longer bound by anything of this earth. But in Christ I am set free.
You find me.